And we're back with part 2 of Banjo-Kazooie. Last time we got introduced to the story and the characters. Grunty has kidnapped our sister and we must get her back. We learnt all of our tutorial moves and entered the witch's lair. So now we'll move on to the main mechanic of the game, which is collecting jigsaw pieces, as you saw at the end of last part, in order to complete jigsaws. There's our boy Bottles, going to give us a quick rundown. Fill in the missing pieces and it will unlock the world, or the level. So first level, that'd be a lot of tutorial. This is what this does, this is what that does, that kind of thing. And after that, we're basically on our own. So that's like her security method. She's invested heavily into machinery for her looks, not so much into securing her lair. Bottles will tell you how many new moves you'll learn. For the most part, you won't have to come back to previous stages with moves you learnt from newer stages. Yippee! Okay. Oh, there's a lot going on here. We've got a Jinjo there. 1 of 5. They're the adorable little creatures you have to collect. Get all 5, they'll give you a Jiggy. He didn't say it, but that silver skull was a Mumbo token. We'll take them to one of the few other NPCs we meet. And he'll do something for us that you'll see later. There are 100 notes per stage. You collect them and they will unlock doors later on. I believe Bottles may also require them in order to teach you brand new moves, but I'm not entirely sure of that in this game. So I forgot to mention last time, but I'm just doing it. I'm doing it an old style of LP, I assume this is. Like where I just play a game, no camera, start to finish, and you see almost the entire thing. Short of perhaps if I fail too many times in a particular section, it'll get cut out. I imagine they don't trend like they used to. This style is, or LPs in general these days, but I've wanted to do this for years. And I'm currently running through Banjo-Kazooie on my Twitch channel, so I figured I'd run this along the same time. Familiarise myself with both. So these are beehives. They drop pieces of honey which restore your life. With a bit of luck, we won't need too many of them. This is Congo. Congo doesn't want us to get his oranges, so he will pelt us with said oranges in order to get rid of us. I imagine Congo, he's just doing his job. Like, he's been hired by someone and they've said do whatever it takes to secure the oranges. You know, typical middle management stuff. Secure the oranges at any cost, even if it means loses even more oranges. So 10 jiggers per world. You'll get them all by doing little things like that. So this was out on the same system as Super Mario 64. Ow, touched Congo. And I actually honestly prefer this as a collectathon. It does little things like let you collect all 10 collectibles in the stage at once, without having to leave and come back. So there was, I want to say, Chimpy. You give him one of the oranges Congo's hoarding. And he gives you a Jiggy and raises a platform, which then allows you to climb up here to find a familiar looking molehill. Of course the bird can use the eggs. Hello? There we go, X not B. And this is the first new move we learn. Left or right trigger and then press Y to shoot an egg out your mouth. And then if you press B, you can shit them out. Carry 100 eggs for now. It's excellent. Thank you very much, Bottles. Oh, I'm ecstatic that you've just healed me and filled up my ammo. There we go, now it'll tell us. Him, Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo's magic. There we go. Is that all the explanation you get from him? Not who Mumbo is, not what Mumbo's magic does. Just he Mumbo token. Mumbo also very vain. Token in shape of Mumbo's face. Right, so we can't get that just yet, so I've forgotten. Right, so you just pelt him with eggs. You need 3 hits and he'll go down. That's good enough. He's not paid enough. Not paid enough for this crap. And that's Jiggy number 3 on the stage. That's not our total number, I believe. I think that's the number we've collected in this stage. A nice little path. Right up to some termites. Growing up, I always thought they were ants, despite the thing saying it turns you into a termite. Most useful ability in the game, the Talon Trot. You hold the 2 triggers together. You release one of them. And Kazooie now does all the heavy lifting. Ah, there's a Mumbo token around here. I believe we need... It's either between 3 and 5 of them. But with this we can now walk up steep slopes. Gather Jinjos. Okay, so you don't know this yet, but to progress further into Grunty's lair, you need to open a number of doors. The doors are all sealed by note requirements. Get enough notes, you can unlock the door when you approach it. So getting as many notes as you can, especially early on, is useful. You can see our next Jiggy just off in the background. There are also 2... Oh, and another Jiggy. So there are also 2 honeycomb pieces per stage. Oh, and that'll be Mumbo's hut, you know. Mumbo's skull, as it were. See, they don't want to live. Feed them with nice blue stones and it'll just kill them outright. Life as Mumbo's totem is paying. They don't want to live anymore. And I'm guessing this Jiggy belonged to Mumbo, so we've just killed his totem, stolen his Jiggy. Aha, that's what we need. The final ability of the game. Oh, sorry, the level. The Beak Buster. It's basically a ground pound. You jump into the air, hit one of the triggers, and you'll slam Kazooie's face into whatever is below you. You're using it a lot. Whoa, Banjo! There's nothing more I can teach you. The student has become the master. So some of these contain nice goodies. Some of them contain horribles. I don't remember which contains which, so we've got to break all of them. There's a horrible. There's our final Jinjo. It's a nice little jig. Oh, and an extra life. So, the thing about extra lives is no matter how many you collect, they reset on the next, during the next session. Or at least that's how it worked on the Nintendo 64 version. So even if you were to stock up and get 100 lives, which I'm not sure is possible, you'd just lose them all. So we'll go to Mumbo last. There's a few other things we need to collect. Get it? Okay. So the worst thing is getting all but like 4 notes, because they'll all be clumped together somewhere, but you won't know where. That leaves us with the final Jiggy for this stage that Mumbo has the key to. So, you may remember earlier, we came up here. And there was a switch. With the ground pound move, we can now release a switch which is above Mumbo's mountain. So there are a few Jiggies located in Gruntilda's lair. However, you have to hit switches hidden in each stage to unlock them. And then go back and find them. Now though, now's the moment we finally get to meet greatest shaman in all game, Mumbo. Who's asleep on the job. Our 5 Mumbo tokens. Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game. Can help Banjo. See, it's been so long but I still remember exactly what he says. Oh, well, 1 off, okay. We'll just fix the sign. So Mumbo typically has stuff hidden just above himself. In fact, if I recall, so I thought our last honeycomb piece was there. That'll be in a different stage then. Because Mumbo is a... Hey, there's 1 note just there. Mumbo is a reoccurring character who'll come back every so often and cast new spells. So the one place we've not been yet is inside the Termites Hill. And there just so happens to be 1 token in there. So, even with the Talon Trot, those slopes are still too steep for us to walk on. That's where Mumbo's magic will come in. So this stage is called Mumbo's Mountain. I imagine he got the name because Mumbo's the territory lord or boss. He wields mighty magics and everyone else just fears what Mumbo can do to them if they step out of line. Boom, we're a termite. That's where the termites came from, previous residents. So Mumbo only claims to be the greatest magician. Oh, no, he is the greatest shaman in all game because he's the only shaman in the whole game, though he's never actually cast a spell before. Which is a bit terrifying what Mumbo could potentially do to us had that spell misfired. All our organs could be on the outside. Or we could be turned into some other grotesquerie. But the termite... Yeah, we're fashion trendsetters, everyone wants our shorts. But you can eat my shorts. I ain't giving them to you. So there is a way to get up there using Banjo-Kazooie, but it's a bit tricky, it takes a lot of timing. There, so that's all the things collected on this stage, all but the last honeycomb piece. As I said, there's 2 per stage, so now we can simply leave. You leave Mumbo's Mountain or the stage and you'll remain whatever you were for the time being. And that's 2 out in Gruntilda's lair, but once you get so far from the stage, you turn back automatically, which is nice because it means you don't have to go see Mumbo again. Oh, the bear in the bird form sucks. Hang on, where was Kazooie and all that? I've just realised Kazooie was fused with Banjo to become a termite. That's where all the extra legs came from. But that'll do it for Mumbo's Mountain. So next time we'll carry on into the second stage of the game. But until then, thanks for watching and